Thank you, Madam Mayor. This motion is not about giving the people of Croydon what their record-breaking petition deserves. Labour ignored the call by thousands of residents for a vote on a democratically elected mayor when it was submitted and used every ruse they could find to block it. Now, this motion is preparing the ground to fix an election date before MHCLG take the matter out of Labour's hands. Labour will bring this back and use their majority in this chamber to preempt MHCLG and set their own election date. This is what Councillor Ali does. It's what Croydon Labour always do. Totally ignore the will of residents and do whatever is best for themselves and the Labour Party. Just a few days ago, we saw Councillors Newman and Hall surface in the press, writing an article where they deny any responsibility for the disaster that they and Councillor Ali created. That the current Labour leadership would authorise an article that effectively blames MHCLG for Croydon going bankrupt is absolutely incredible, while the architects of that bankruptcy skulk like cowards on the back benches, protected by Councillor Ali. It is the hard-working staff of the council and the most vulnerable residents who are paying the price. And all this whilst the Labour leadership point-blank refused to action the pay cut that the Conservative councillors have already taken. This motion is pure selfishness. That Labour are refusing to take an agreed pay cut whilst making staff redundant and cutting services is pure greed. Allowing the former Labour leader and finance lead to keep the Labour whip is pure self-interest, and failing to get to grips with the mess they've created is pure incompetence. And all of this stems from one thing: weakness. The current Labour leader is weak. Councillor Ali is only a couple of votes more popular in her own party than Councillor Fleming. Too weak to take control of her party and too weak to properly accept her responsibility. Too weak to deal with her own councillors and far too weak to face the electorate. Labour can keep hiding, but the campaign for a democratically elected mayor demonstrates that the people of Croydon want their say on how this town is run. They are not happy with what you have done, and they will have their day. In the end, it won't matter when the referendum is held. We'll back the residents and win it. So bring your motion, pick your date, eventually choose which side you're on, and we'll see you at the ballot box. Thank you, Madam Mayor.